Hello there, it's your friend Phil, project management trainer and coach. We've got another boot camp coming up, 15 hours of fun. This is going to be about those topics people spend 80% of the time on. Well, maybe not 80%, but they spend a lot of time on. I'm talking about the terrible three, the triple constraint, the iron triangle, whatever you want to call it. We got this coming up next week, and I want to show you the relevance of these processes and how many marks they really carry on the exam. So we're going to deal with scope, the WBS, the scope baseline, going into the details regarding what is in the scope baseline, what is in the project scope statement, the requirements management plan, the scope management plan, requirements documentation, and how that differs from the requirements traceability matrix, all that stuff. So we're going to start off with plan scope management, which is 1% of the exam. Then we'll go into collect requirements, 1% of the exam. Then we'll talk about define scope and create WBS. Now I'm going to put a running total over here so that you can see how these processes all add up. So we got nothing in initiating or closing. So that's already 4%. Now, if we take those same columns and put them right here, we got something similar for schedule. Remember, because in schedule management, you've got plan, schedule management, define scope, or define activities, I beg your pardon, sequence activities, estimate activity durations, and then develop schedule. So you've got 5 processes in planning within schedule. So let me color code these just so you're not lost. And if you're wondering, what is this? We're taking a look at the weighting of these knowledge areas on the PMP exam. So we've been talking about those in planning from scope and those in planning from scheduling. Now let's go on to cost. It's going to be pretty much the same thing. We've got 3 processes in cost and in planning. So we've got plan cost management, estimate cost, and determine budget. And again, we're giving them 1 point each. There we go. Good. All right, it's adding up. We've got 12 there now. Now, in the area of risk, we've got 6 or set. No, we've got 5, I beg your pardon, in planning. 5 in planning. So it's a bit similar to schedule. So you got 5 in planning. We've got plan risk management, identify risks, perform qualitative risk analysis, perform quantitative risk analysis, and then plan risk responses. So you can see there are a ton of processes, you see, and that's why I recommend folks join the boot camp so that we do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. Our first graduate from this class got 5 ATs, smashed the exam. That's what it's all about. And here in quality, we have 1. So I'm just going to make this the quality line, and that's what we're covering on Friday. So we've got 1 in quality. And altogether, that's 18 so far. This is our total here. And let's take a look at the others really quick. We've got nothing in executing for scope, schedule, or cost. Unbelievable, but it's true. Nothing. In risk, we have implement risk responses. That's one. Quality, we've got manage quality, but it's not one, it's 3.1. 3.1%. If you haven't watched my other videos where I break down the exam allocations, you might want to do that. Monitoring and controlling, we've got 2.1 here, 2.1 here as well. Schedule, we've got 2.1 for control schedule. Cost, 2.1 for control cost. And risk, another 2.1. And quality, another 2.1. Altogether, you can see, my friends, this load of process, so many processes, they account for 36.8% of the exam. Now, this can make or break your exam. This is 36.8%. So it is still a relevant chunk of the exam. But where it is difficult for many people is they spend time studying just to understand the content for not as much gains as the other chapters, which we cover in the second arm of the bootcamp. So if you feel this technical piece is your big problem as you study for the exam, you want to be in this bootcamp. You want to be in this bootcamp. So I encourage you to go to pmsucceed.com and sign up, because we are going to be covering all of these technical areas in a lot of detail. Okay? 36.8% of the exam. My goodness. Now, how many processes are there in this? We got 6 here, 6 here, 4 here, 7 here, and 3 here. How many processes is that? Let's find out. Let's go all the way out. 26 processes give you 36.8%. But these 26 processes for many people takes the longest time for them to study. What an eye-opener. You see, either way, you need to attend these tech camps because they will make things easier as far as your studying is concerned. So go to pmsucceed.com, sign up, and I look forward to seeing you there. Bye for now.